Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled. And indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. This is the gladiatorial arena that is the Stadio Olimpico, for so long the symbol of Rome's grand sporting history. They've got on the way here pretty promptly. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Matic. Paris Saint-Germain were imperious when the two sides last met. The fans are asking for more of the same. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That is terrific skill. Up to meet it! Just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Marquinhos. Skriniar. Paris Saint-Germain were relieved to hold on for a win last time round, and go again now. And it's Lacazette. Over to the left. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Bruno Fernandes. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Looking to get within range. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hit long and direct. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's played forward. Paris Saint-Germain still to register a shot on target. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hoists it forward. Gets it back. It's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Great run on the overlap here. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And the through ball is intercepted. Lacazette threads one through. He's got away. That's Lacazette. He's gone for it! And the ball's come out! Lacazette shoots! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Keeper sends it forward. It's a promising ball. The whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Battles to win it back. Tagliafico positions himself well and cuts it out. No goals as yet. It's a good foot in there. Gets the better of his man. Turns and goes back. The Lacazette gets his foot in there. It's come loose. He'll have a go. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Paris Saint-Germain have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Tries lifting it over. Shoots! Get it away. Away from immediate danger. And the first 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And we are up to the break.
Paris Saint-Germain ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment. Chance!
Shy. So easily a bit different.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. Forward it goes. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Lucas Perry sends that a long way. It'll be a throw-in. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Gets it back. Great leap! The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Lyon, whose manager was the brains behind the last win.
Yeah, he had a problem, but he shapes to shoot!
That comes as a mighty relief. Paris Saint-Germain have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Nil-nil still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. break through and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Going for goal! Hoists it forward. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Bruno Fernandes cuts it out. It's Lacazette. Going through. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. Here's a corner. Good chance.
Look, there's some very good headers of the ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Lucas Perry gets it upfield. Keeper's got good distance on that.
Paris Saint-Germain showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Goes long.
Lyon merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Oh, it's Dembele. Good clearance and very necessary. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. That's put paid to a promising move. Plays it out to the wing. Foot in.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Here's the delivery, and he's there to cut it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield...
And the shot! A great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's a brilliant interception. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Keeper sends it forward. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Donnarumma deals with it effortlessly. And time is up. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge. Well, hello, good evening, everyone. We have reached the pivotal point of the competition. The field is down to 16. We are therefore in exclusive company. Group tables are behind us. We have reached the cutthroat stage of the competition. Knockout football of the highest order, and it is live here. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. Well, this is a noisier occasion all round. Everybody, Jim, knows what's at stake here.
Well, Peter, knockout competitions require knockout mindsets. There has to be a more dynamic edge to the whole approach, whether from going ahead or replying to going behind. This is when the adventure kicks in, and you have to be mentally prepared for a more intense pressure.
So we're up and running. Sancho is making his debut today, so what do you think he'll bring to this team, Jim? Well, the referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Politano can't get the better of his opposite number. Well, of course, every year this is the point at which it gets really tough, not just within the confines of this competition, but the season as a whole.
Yes, and we've seen many a team collapse over the years in this February period, mainly because of fatigue and injury. You know, it is a key time for squad rotation.
All the way back, and they start again. Skriniar. Bruno Fernandes tries lifting it over. He's found his man. It's a throw. Gets wrestled off the ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. That's a clever movement up front.
Yeah, they're playing with a false nine, and no one's really holding a fixed position up there.
And how does that work?
Well, I think it's an attempt to just confuse this defence with constant interchange and different movement.
Just brushed off the ball there. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Pass he's looking for. Decent progress down the left. That's a decent ball. Oh, shooting chance! Cleared without complication. Lukaku. Zambo Anguissa drives it forward. Stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
ball's come loose and the chase is on. Has a pop! Donnarumma sends that a long way. Meret gets it upfield. Sambo Anguissa goes looking. And that is as far as they're going to go. That intervention was very necessary. And he's there to hoof it away. Has a hit! Only partially clear. Plays it long. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Hakimi. So 0-0 still, but both sides have had their moments. Back into the middle. Bruno Fernandes. Played back in. Bruno Fernandes has a hit! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! First blood drawn.
Paris Saint-Germain are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Paris Saint-Germain draw first blood here.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Done very well to intervene. It's come loose. Bruno Fernandes!
Looking back on that, it was some save and potentially a big moment for the keeper and his team.
And it's Lukaku. This is shapes to shoot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Politano brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
We hit half-time, and there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Paris Saint-Germain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. The game has already resumed here.
Paris Saint-Germain going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Hakimi. Marquinhos plays it forward. In comes the delivery. And that has been cleared. Hoists it forward. Lukaku is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Plays it. Bruno Fernandes! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Bruno Fernandes did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Hakimi does well there, alert. Lukaku, and that's been won straight back. Sancho has created one goal already, and he has been fouled there. Paris Saint-Germain looking to pull clear here. He'll fancy himself from here. He's gone direct. Napoli are making a change now. Gets up to head it! Danger averted for now. Simeone. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Meret gets rid without sophistication. And it's Simeone. And the finish! Poor attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
And it's Simeone. And Politano! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class weight.
Marquinhos. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Paris Saint-Germain can make their change now with a break in play.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Hakimi positions himself well and cuts it out. it out of harm's way.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Politano has a goal!
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Real danger here. Bruno Fernandes. Shot at goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And here's the chance to counter. Hakimi was not to be moved. He's picked him out. Big chance! Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. It's going to be a double change then. And that will be the final act. 1 foot firmly in the next round, victory away from home, home comforts to come, much of the job is done. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, to me, this is a result, Peter, that says an awful lot more than the scoreline suggests. You know, after the goal, the team just settled down and looks...
Well, hello, one and all. Just getting settled in for the second leg of this first round tie. It is one that has supplied us with plenty to mull over since the end of the first leg. Preparations in progress. Here is where we're up to. Having lost in front of their own fans, the visitors come here desperately needing a result. And should, in theory, set up a really interesting game with them having to go on the offensive from the outset. That, I'm sure, is what the crowd anticipates. Olimpico, a venue that has an old-school feel about it. Paris Saint-Germain facing up to opponents who are obliged to come at them.
Well, I think they're in a position where all they need now, Peter, is the right game management. Sure, they'll want to have a bigger cushion, but that's not an immediate concern. Concentration will be key in the early minutes, though an early goal is all it takes to undo all of the good work so far.
So it's down to business here. Paris Saint-Germain bring a useful lead into their home game, having won the first leg on the road. That leaves them in a position where they only need to draw to secure themselves a place in the quarter-finals. Down by a lack of accuracy.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Ball, who's going to get that? Marquinhos. Skriniar. Across the field it goes. Significant chances so far, little to report, at least in terms of attacking intent. Marquinhos. Donnarumma sends that a long way. It's the through ball. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Cleared without complication. That's offside, yes it is. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Sambo Anguissa.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Bruno Fernandes gets his foot in there. Well weighted. He's managed to get that all wrong.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I've noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Forward it goes. He's making good use of his strength. Has a hit! Goal! Napoli! Clarity restored, and the whole thing shifts once more. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Paris Saint-Germain, all things level on aggregate. Good ball. Tries a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, he's clearly not the only one who can't believe he didn't put it away. I think he's going to take some ribbon for that.
And it's played forward. Sambo Anguissa. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Bruno Fernandes. Ball through needs to be good here. He's gone for it! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Forward it goes. In with the challenge. Bruno Fernandes. He's found his man. Hoists it forward. Breaks on here. That's a decent ball. Loses his balance and loses the ball.
Peter, we can only applaud.
We've reached half-time. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It's still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. More than decent game up to now.
Some investment, Peter, in stopping the rot might pay off here before recapturing the momentum. This needs game management now.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
No question, that's a foul. It's off target and by quite a way. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Sambo Anguissa. Skriniar goes looking. Ronaldo plays it out to the flank. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. The message is clear, none shall pass. Gets it upfield. Cristiano Ronaldo, and the shot! Mario Rui plays it forward. Going through. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last...
Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have edged ahead overall. Oh, that is a bit special. Paris Saint-Germain trail on aggregate now.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Sambo and Kisa. Ronaldo tries to get it forward quickly. Can't get the better of his opposite number. That's surely a foul, free kick. He's had a shot! Out to the right. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Well played, he saw that coming. Got a shot away! Just off target.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Sambo and Kisa. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Sambo and Kisa. He's left his man. And the finish! Tries to get it clear. Take in a good area.
Paris Saint-Germain are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Well positioned to make that interception. Gets away from his opponents.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Napoli can make their change now with a break in play.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that...
Just the goalkeeper to beat.
Paris Saint-Germain have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Napoli get it back again.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Simeone gets the better of... hits one! Oh, denied brilliantly! Well, it's Paris Saint-Germain are out. Paris Saint-Germain let slip their first leg advantage, and they have gone out. A game that began with a lead and with such hope